this big myth about your budget needed in the Philippines. And there are some people out there who claim that you need very little. Some people out there say that you need a lot. I've even heard some people that were saying that they need 1,500 US a month to live here. And what I have to say to that is that something excessive is going on there. I can guarantee you that, because I honestly don't believe that you need that much unless you're renting a stupid expensive place, which I don't think you need one that expensive. Like I say, I pay $3,000 a month here. That's about $80. So yeah, it could be a little bit fancier if I had a flushing toilet and a shower and there was actually running water here and maybe an aircon, and for that kind of place you'd probably be paying $6,000 or $7,000, which now you're looking at $160. Yeah, there's room from there. And some people claim that you can do it for $500 a month. $500 a month Canadian is 20,000 peso. So if you pay, let's say, 5,000 for rent, and well, let's do this on a calculator. I haven't got it written on paper because I think I can do it out of my head. So 3,000 for rent. Your utilities are going to be, well, depends. If you have an aircon, you can pay even as high as 3,000. So let's say 3,000 plus water, let's say 250, plus groceries. Well, then again, it all depends what you're buying and how much of it. When I go shopping with my girlfriend, obviously we buy for the two of us, and we leave there about 2,000 a week. So that's 8,000. Eating out, and I'm talking about eating in a restaurant. So for that, I'm gonna say in a month, let's allow a budget for 2,000, which is, I think it's excessive unless you're eating out every night. I think once a week should be sufficient, but let's say 2,000. What else do you need? Transportation to pay for your tricycle back and forth. Let's say 500, and that's excessive too, because one ride here is 20 peso. So I'm gonna say 200. 200. My fuel for the motorcycle, that I'm gonna allow 600. Let's see the total. 17,000. So that's slightly below the 20,000 or 500. Of course, there's gonna be incidentals. You need this and that and whatever, but I mean, you should have an emergency fund for that too. I obviously don't have anything right now because of my own circumstances, and I'm paying for my own stupidity there. But as you can tell, you can easily rent an apartment way more expensive, almost twice compared to what I'm paying here. The only thing I didn't make allowance there for was the internet, and if you're gonna get PLDT and you want to get the prepaid, they say 1,000 will give you a whole month. I'd rather doubt that. I'm gonna say you maybe get half a month because of your data usage. If you don't watch streaming media, then you're not gonna need that much. But if you like to watch Netflix and YouTube, you're gonna watch a lot of data, and that gets used up pretty quick. So let's say 2 times 1,000, because you're probably only gonna get 2 weeks out of the 1,000 load. Now you're right up at 20,050 peso or something like that, which is right on budget. And that's it. And I'm not including in this budget buying furniture or appliances or any of that. Why? Because that's not your monthly budget. You don't include your furniture purchases in your monthly budget, because you're not buying that every month. You're buying your food and your rent and all that for every month, but not furniture. So that's going to have to be on a separate budget. If those were included in your monthly budget, it wouldn't be a true budget. So that's my take on your monthly budget. I don't think $500, and that's Canadian dollars, it's not even US like those other guys were talking about. US dollar, I believe it's at 50 peso per dollar, and Canadian dollar is at 40 peso per dollar. So you'd get more stretching out of your dollar if it's a US dollar. The $1,500 a month budget, I think that would include a lot more. Eating out a lot, eating at fancy places, renting a fancier place. I've seen places here for rent for 12,000 a month, and I haven't seen them, but I mean, it sounds fancy already. And who knows, maybe that whoever came up with a $1,500 a month budget, maybe that includes the hookers too. I really don't know that part. They never mentioned it. But I'm telling you that if you're frugal and conservative in your lifestyle, then 500 should be sufficient. And of course, you need other money, because you're gonna need, when you get here, to buy furniture, a TV, who knows what else you're gonna need, some other appliances, a fridge, an aircon. That should be on a separate budget. Don't include that in your monthly budget. Okay. All right, guys, enjoy.